What's good, YouTube? Dorsey May Gaming here, y'all, and it's nice to be back, y'all. Like I told Chris on Twitter, I hadn't really been active on Twitter and YouTube lately, but that's because of the holidays and then starting a new job, and I wanted to get settled in and also be able to enjoy time with the fam. But since all of that's, settled and rolling now, it's time to get back on the grind. And recently, y'all, what I want to talk about right now is the new update to Xenoverse 2. Yes, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 has its free update today, and I would assume that the DLC Pack 5 will be available tomorrow, as they normally do the free update prior to releasing the DLC Pack. And they normally do those on Tuesday. So, just downloaded it, finished downloading it. Now I'm playing the Hero Colosseum story, and now that I actually have my hands on it, it is refreshing. It is fun. It's entertaining. However, the only thing that I don't like about it so far is whenever you perform an ultimate attack, and this is my issue with Xenoverse as a whole. Ultimate attacks are very lackluster. They look cool starting out, but after that, it's just like a regular super attack. It doesn't do it. I guess I'm spoiled, y'all. I guess I'm spoiled. I'm used to the Budokai games, the Tenkaichi games, the Rage and Blast games. When you do an ultimate, it's basically like a cutscene that shows off the ultimate attack. That makes it feel and look like an ultimate attack, along with the Budokai series and Tenkaichi series, where you would even in Dokkan Battle, y'all, when you have a big ultimate attack from a strong guy, and it basically, like, you see the earth exploding or something to that effect. You see the blast coming off of the planet or something like that. I really wish they would have added that to this, and I wonder why they didn't, because they say the reason they didn't put cutscene ultimates into Xenoverse is because the majority of the time there's 6 people on the playing field, and it's unfeasible. But with Hero Colosseum, there's only you and your opponent, and there's only showing one person attacking at a time. So it would be very well in their favor to have done this. And I don't know, maybe they'll do this in Xenoverse 3. But I'm looking so much forward to it, because when I look at a Dragon Ball Z game, we got Dragon Ball Fighters coming out, in about 2 months. And one thing about that is a fighting game. So now that opens the door for simulation style games to become more simulation-y and less so much about the hardcore fighting. Because let's be real, Dragon Ball Z games have struggled to be both. And really, Dragon Ball Z is more, I would prefer the more simulation. I like the fighting. It doesn't have to be super combat-y like Fighters is going to be, or like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, like that. It doesn't have to be like that for me to enjoy it, And so now that Fighters is coming out, maybe Xenoverse 3 will get more simulation style. And I really wish that they would break away from the story. I really wish also they would break away from the 6v6 stuff, because I really miss having destructible environments. It's 2017. It's going to be 2018. By the time Xenoverse 3 comes out, I'm guessing it'll be announced sometime next year, to be honest with y'all. But, when it is announced, because it is going to be, I'm hoping that they utilize this beautiful gaming technology that we have nowadays and give us destructible environments. Give us, transformations that feel and look like a true transformation, especially the higher up transformations. In my opinion, Super Saiyan 3 transformation should not be the same as a Super Saiyan 1 transformation. Now, granted, when you're Super Saiyan 3, it's cool to have the rocks flying up around you and stuff. Build on that, But as far as the storyline, I would really like it if they would break away from the whole time patroller thing. Not so much with the time patroller, just that story. Because here's the thing. We have Dragon Ball Super now. And so, like any Dragon Ball game, when a new saga came out on TV, they would add that saga to the next game. And so now that we have Dragon Ball Super, it would be really cool to play through the entire storyline from the Saiyan saga all the way up to the Tournament of Power and even beyond if, you know, the game isn't released by that time, it would be really cool to revisit all of that. And what's unique is that with Dragon Ball Super, Xenoverse can even explore the other universes. Instead of doing the whole time patroller thing, you going through fixing time, they can break away from that and just have you create a character. You get to pick what universe you're from, and you get to go out and explore the 12 universes. That would be so awesome. And if they did stick with the time patroller thing, I would like it if they would just allow you to, well, really have more of an impact on the game. Kind of like Infamous 2 or Infamous Second Son. If you want to be evil, you can be evil. If you want to be a good character, you can be a good character. And instead of having a linear storyline, give us a branching storyline based off of the decisions that we make in the game. I think that would be awesome. And like I said, since Dragon Ball FighterZ will be out, then you don't have to focus so much on trying to make it a super fighting game. You can focus more on the simulation element. Give us true training. Give us, you know, I love going to training mode, but I don't like it because it's like my player doesn't get better from doing it. You get what I'm saying? While I get better, and yes, if I get better on the controls, then my character gets better. It's still not the same. I would like to increase my character's power level. Because if you look at it, it is realistic in a sense, because if you get better at the game, that's just like your character getting better at martial arts. And so while somebody's character may be stronger than yours, you can still beat them because you know the game mechanics a little bit better. And I can appreciate that, but I would still like to have where I can actually go into training like Goku and Vegeta do in the anime and in the manga and train and get stronger. You know, that's the one element of simulation that I feel like Dragon Ball games are missing out on is the training, because if you don't train, your power level drops. And I understand it. If I don't play Xenoverse, my skill level is going to drop. So yeah, my character may be strong, but he's a lot weaker. Kind of, you know, it kind of goes hand in hand, which I understand it, but I want the in-game element to reflect that as well. You get what I'm saying? I want to create a character to be able to go beyond Super Saiyan 3. I would love to have, you know, Super Saiyan Blue and things like that. So, and that's all, you know, to be determined. But, you know, I'm straight off topic, y'all, and it's because I love Dragon Ball games. I love Dragon Ball Z, GT, anime, all of it. And right now, like I said, Hero Colosseum, it is pretty interesting. It is fun. You know, I made a video comparing it to Dokkan Battle, but Rhymestyle kind of, you know, said, hey, it's more like Dragon Ball Heroes, which I've heard about Dragon Ball Heroes, but I haven't really checked it out. And so you know, because it's only in Japan, mind you. But after going to check it out, I was like, yeah, it is more like that. But the LR, the R, the whole rarity of the cards is more like Dokkan Battle. But y'all, I'm enjoying it. It is refreshing. It's gotten me back into playing Xenoverse 2 because I'll be honest, I was a little stagnant with it, but largely in part because I missed the ultimate attacks. Like, I would love it if Bandai would give us a HD collection with some of the older Dragon Ball games, like put Raging Blast 2 on PlayStation 4 and stuff like that. You know, I miss those. I like having variety in my Dragon Ball games, but nothing is compared to Budokai 3. Man, I love that game, and I really wish they would bring it back. But all in all, y'all, that's it for right now. Like I said, the new update is out. It's live. It is fun. It is refreshing. If you haven't been playing Xenoverse 2 in a while, you might want to go pick it up, download it. It's only about 2.5 gigs. It's less than 3 gigabytes for the download. Doesn't take long at all. And it gives you good content. And I'm still playing the story, so I haven't finished the story yet. Not that I care about the story with this, because it starts out, I'm going to be honest, it's pretty corny and not very, it's kind of tough to follow. It kind of jumps a lot. But I digress. It's fun. It's interesting. Check it out. Till next time, thanks for watching, and God bless.